Welcome back to High Cheese, Mets news, baseball news. I'm Tommy. This is Bobby. The Mets swept 2 series at home this week before we got a crazy West trip coming up. Scary stuff. It was fun. It was crazy. I was at one of the games. It was a lot of fun. We had a comeback. Players got sent down. Players stepped up. It was a wild couple days. We'll get into it. Let's fire it off. Let's see what we're getting into today. Welcome back to High Cheese. What's up, Bobby? It's been a while. Everyone. Sorry, guys. We've been busy. This isn't a paying gig, yet. Ooh. But yeah. It was a fun couple weeks. Wild stuff. We lost Scherzer before we even had an episode since. We've been dealing with out having him. Yeah, exactly. We haven't even talked about Scherzer being gone. Which sucks, but everyone's been stepping up, and 10.5 game lead in the NL East, which is amazing. Yeah. Just so much fun stuff. Well, I guess we'll start off with this series, this awesome sweep. We had 2 sweeps. Break out the brooms.
Just the whole 6-0 homestand. We'll start there.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, it had, like you said, it had its ups and downs as far as personnel.
Yeah. A lot of turmoil and trials and tribulations, but people stepping up and people bullpen having some implosion, but then people.
Yeah.
Nick Plummer, Super Mario coming up to the plate, having his walk-up song.
City Field, go ahead.
I was just saying, having his walk-up song be the Super Mario Bros. Theme is just legendary.
City Field got on it real quick because the next day, every time he scores a run, they did the coin noise, the Mario.
They it wasn't even the next day. The first night when he hit that home run, they did the star theme when he rounded the bases. They did that.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're
on deck. They were like,
it's amazing. It got to the point where Gary pointed it out that they weren't using the Mario song anymore. He was like, "Oh, it's not the Mario song. He's not walking up to the Super Mario theme." He changed it for the second, at bat in the second game or something.
Yeah.
But crazy. The fact that he had 2, his first hit was a home run, and it was a huge home run to tie it in the 9th on the first pitch. Dude.
And then a second one the next day.
It was a clutch one too. It was oh man, unreal with this kid. It's going to be fun watching him.
You know what? It's unreal with this team because, to be honest, it truthfully is next man up.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Everyone is stepping up.
Teams say that, but this team is literally we call a dude up, he gets the game tying home run in a big spot.
It's pretty wild how it's been happening that way. It's pretty wild how everyone every time it's just oh man, this guy hasn't really been doing something lately. And then walk off hit. Esco. He was doing a little bit of a slump, then all of a sudden gets the huge rip, and saves extras. You know what I mean?
Me and Mom are on the phone. We're both ripping him, and they're like, "He can't play defense. He can't play offense." Literally that night, makes the catch over the
crazy defense. Defense, crazy hits. Yeah, it's wild how it's been working out that way.
Yeah.
It's been so fun.
And Bassett, by the way, has just been killing it with the sound bites. Once again, he's just we like being down.
That dude is unreal with it.
Yeah.
Starling Marte had to go in too. He was saying how he likes being down 3 runs because
go ahead.
Oh, they just having to come back. It's pretty badass. It's pretty badass.
I mean, and Marte catching fire. I know he came up in big moments for us in the first month or 2, but he's starting to show the power.
I know. I was saying that a couple weeks ago. I was saying how once he gets his swing, he's gonna just be unreal. And lo and behold, Starling Marte has been sick. I think they said over an 8-game span. I think the Mets scored 72 runs. It's just
that's what Gary said that. Yeah, it was
crazy.
Yeah. We were just doing it on both sides too. I mean, and especially the last what did I see? We haven't given up a run in our last 21 innings. Is that correct?
I like that. It probably is. 2 shutouts. So
yeah. Wild. Without Jake, without Scherzer.
That's the whole thing. This whole season's been happening, and Jake hasn't thrown a pitch. Jake hasn't thrown a pitch, and this whole season's been magical. When he comes back, it's just going to be what? This team? I got to see the epic rain Jeff Squirrel bomb on Saturday. That was so it was awesome. It was so awesome. Yeah, I got the whole thing. It's one of those. This whole season, I've just been.
Too.
It was
Like,
it was awesome.
Down.
It was awesome. It was only for that little half inning too. It was just.
It was wild.
It was so cool.
I'm thinking too, like it's got to be so hard to hit, like in that much rain, like to see the ball. Like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but
I don't know. I think too. I'm like every time I think about that, I'm like wet barrel, ball probably slips if you make contact. It's like it wouldn't at all, but in my head I'm like it'll slip, it'll slip and just go the wrong way. It's like that's not how physics works.
Yeah, you square that up, it don't matter if it's slippage.
Yeah, you never know. No, we know.
I don't think physics knows.
Yeah. So a comeback. That comeback against the Phillies was epic, and then just the whole weekend was fun. And then going into the Nationals, it was a nice. Obviously, not trying to rip on the Nationals, but we know they're the last in the division, and they're not the heavy hitters that they of yore. But it was a nice. It was just nice beating down on them.
You gotta win.
Gotta win. And we didn't win a lot of those back in the day against them, against just teams like that.
Yeah.
Especially with this West Coast trip coming up. We got a crazy trip coming up.
Before we move on to the West Coast trip, I just want to touch on, I think our predictions on Dom are going to be wrong.
Yeah, that's also, forgot to touch on that. So, yikes, dude. Another one. Our 5 list. Let's call it a top 3. How about that? But you think they were both probably in our top 3. Yeah, Dom Smith got demoted. Sent to AAA. Is it the last we'll see him as a Met? I don't know. If he starts hitting down there, they might just move him for an arm. It's sad. It's a bummer, but it's also like he had opportunities. He also had moments. It sucks because the game. Like I saw him play a couple games. I think one of the games we were at, the doubleheader, he had that huge rip in the first inning down like a 2-run double, and it was like, oh yeah, Dom. And then you just you see the stat line, you're like, I get it.
The other thing being too is Pete's glove is just on fire right now. Like he's the glove mentality. Like every time you put Dom in, I don't know. Defensively, they seem like pretty. I don't think Dom's better than Pete defensively. I don't know. Metrics say otherwise, but I mean,
it's a bummer, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I mean,
it's. I hope he bounces back. Again, it's one of those things. Injuries. He could be back up in a week if someone goes down. You know what I mean?
Also, Plummer doing so good doesn't help him.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
He gets called up and hit 2 home runs. Dom hasn't.
It didn't help. It doesn't help his case. It doesn't help his case. You see. Speaking of just. Randomly, I just saw 20 minutes ago Robinson Cano got released by the Phillies. By the Padres.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, 3 for 33 over 11 games. It was like,
they were like, all right, that was worth the gamble, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how much they got from them, but
league minimum.
Still getting money from us too.
I'm pretty sure when you get you pay the league minimum and you're good to go try that guy out. But speaking of the Padres,
that's right. This West Coast trip coming up. So we got the Dodgers over the next 4 days, which is going to be fun to watch, but it's 10 o'clock starts every goddamn night.
I get out at 10:30. So
that's prime time.
Yeah, beautiful.
We got the Dodgers. Then we got who have great starting pitching. It's gonna be fun to watch, and they have obviously their all-star fucking lineup. That's just. But our pitching's gonna come to town, baby. And the Mets are. And I think the Dodgers got swept by the Pirates this past weekend. So the Dodgers got swept by the Pirates. Sign me up to follow up that showing. Then we got the Padres after, which will be fun. Again, a huge hitting team. That's gonna be fun. I hope we see Clevenger. That'll be fun. Love that guy.
That doppelganger of yours.
Yeah, right. And then it's the Angels. And it's Anaheim, and we're lined up.
Noah.
And we're lined up to see Noah, dude. Ding, 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 ding. Fighting. Yeah, we're slated to see him, which is gonna. He just got rocked by the Yankees the other day.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yeah. Didn't get out of the third. 5 runs, just
Once he made them comments, I was like, all right, talk about our no-hitter out of the blue.
Oh, and this year has shot up since.
Yep.
So yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a worrisome trip. A lot of people are like, I was gonna say, a lot of people are so worried. I think this trip is gonna go way better than people expect. I think everyone's like, if we end up this trip playing 500 ball, I'm like 500 ball. I'm like, we're gonna be playing like 750 ball. I want to win every series, and it's within reason that we can win every series.
Yeah,
100%.
I think so. And what's even better about that is even if we do the 500 ball, we did it against those teams without Jake, without Max, and without Tyler.
100%. That's the thing. Like I'm saying this now, like I don't want 500 ball. Just like if I got 500 ball, I'd be like, hell yeah. Like against those three teams,
Taiwan and Bassett.
And I think that we're going to, because all those guys right now are pitching on a caliber that's
unreal.
Cookie today.
Fantastic.
Getting out of tight situations, pitching well. Yeah, it's just this team has been so. It's been so fun.
Had a little rough couple weeks there. We're not even really going to touch on the bad, but they solidified.
No, because it just you bounce back like anyone does.
Yep.
It's just more noticeable when it's the bullpen as well. Since we're just like we just notice it more. We're like, God damn it.
And Cookie Carrasco's dad in the stands today. Romance.
Awesome, dude. It was so awesome.
Yeah,
it was so awesome.
Yep.
This first, how you playing baseball for 11 years and that's the first game he's ever been to?
Immigration, man. Laws are crazy.
Really? That's what it was? That's wild.
I'm gonna assume.
Yeah. Gotta be, because his money ain't the problem. I imagine. Yeah, that's crazy though. It was adorable though. It was so awesome. Sweet. Warms your heart. Warms your heart seeing a father just taking pictures, getting jazzed, seeing his son, who's a star. He's not like he's Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Yeah. So what do we got? We got more vlogs coming out. We did an interview with a bat boy for the Mets. He was bat boy for the Mets from '98 to 2002. Was that what it was? 2002 season. Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun. We got a couple. Yeah, we got fun interviews coming out. We got fun couple vlogs that I've been editing that are
stay tuned.
Coming. Stay tuned. Fun stuff. Like and subscribe. Bingo. Hit that bell notification for whenever we go live or drop new stuff. Let's go Mets. Let us know what you think we're gonna do out west. Do you think we're gonna just destroy everyone? Or are we going to get put in our place? Are the Mets going to finally... Psych! Yeah, I'll see you next time. Hi, Chief.